I'm grabbing the shovel and digging a hole. That's setting the standard. The standard is, if we're all to be at work at 7:30 in the morning, then I better be there at 7:30 because I'm setting the standard. I'm saying this is important. This is why we need to do it. I'm setting the example that I believe it's important for me to do it, and if it's important for me to do it, it's important for you to do it. Set the standard, be the standard bearer and the enforcer. If you say it's 7:30 and everybody else is showing up at 7:30 and Bob coming in late, strolling in about 8 o'clock, you better enforce it. Because if Bob gets away with it, then Joe's going to start doing it, and Fred, and Sally. I always come up with some really weird names when I think of this. Phyllis. Since I said Sally, I got to throw Phyllis out there, right? But that is against everything about being a leader. You set the standard, you enforce the standard. Create it and enforce it and demonstrate that it's important. There we go. Number 3, establish the culture. Once you establish and are the standard bearer, create that standard, guess what? That is the foundation that creates your culture. And you as the leader are in charge of the culture. If your culture sucks, or just as bad, you don't know what your culture is, there's there. If you're that guy that behind the closed door in the office, you're that guy, that leader, you don't know what the culture is. If your way of measuring the culture of your organization is through a survey, it's a great tool. You can get some good feedback, but it also depends on what the culture looks like. Because you know what? If I'm in an organization where I feel threatened with my job, I feel threatened from some toxic a-hole who's in charge, and I'm just there to collect a paycheck because I don't care about anything else other than the money I'm getting while I'm here, and I'm doing the minimum of work, that's a pretty crappy culture. And I'm going to show you in a little bit how to create a culture in a team so that you can grow a team and have more success in your business and grow your business and live a better life for yourself and your team. So establish that culture because it's there whether you know it or not. Be intentional with it. If you're intentional with it, you can take control of it. You can keep it in the right space. You can drive it forward to the type of culture you want. But if you don't take action, if you're not intentional in your culture and understand what culture is, it's there. And you don't know it. And you're not in control. And oh, by the way, if you call yourself a leader and you don't know what the culture of your organization is, then you are not setting the standard. You're not being decisive in your decisions. And you're also not doing this. This is one of my favorite things. I learned this very, very young on. Sergeant First Class Leininger.